Again, we're continuing this progression for you guys to be able to join in with us. So grab a friend, grab a girlfriend, husband, whatever. Let's partner up, and I'm going to show you these drills. So we're going to continue with riding the energy. This is to make Chi Sao or sticking hands simple. The reason for doing this, if I'm here and Lisa's reaching in towards me, you're just sort of stopping somebody from coming and trying to get a hold of you. So if she's reaching at me, okay, I want to be able to ride the energy and keep that person off of me. Now notice that I'm not trying to push her down. So if she's restricting, I'm not trying to push against it. If she's pushing, I'm just using the movements to keep them away from me. Okay? So moving them off, working here, and so on. So I'm going to walk through it really quickly once again. Somebody's reaching for her throat. She's going to reach up and grab and stop. Okay? So when you're in here, you want to get the middle. You can meet with the middle of the wrist, but you want to palm it first, and you want to bring the first one down to level one. And this is level one. So a couple things as reminders. One is keep that elbow in. If you're practicing for the first time, maybe grab your elbow. Okay? This is good for you to get used to keeping that hand, what will become a live hand, which will be the hand that's moving. So this first level, she's moving. She wants to keep her elbow slightly down. You want to keep a upward pushing motion. So we'll back up here a little bit so you can see easier. Okay, so we're here. Fingers are turning out. Fingers turn out. Okay, boom, right here. This is level one. This is me trying to get to her leg. If I'm going for the leg, if I'm going for the inner thigh, she's riding with that energy. She's not, if I'm not pressing forward and I'm lightly, she's still maintaining contact. So she wants to be there, just that person's trying to grab in. So I went for the leg, I went for the leg. Next position I'm going for is up to the, like to grab at the head or grab her hair or something right there. Okay, so she's blocked that there. She's got a nice Fuxal, nice cover right here that prevents me from getting out, prevents me from going down too. So it's kind of a lock here. From here, I'm going to come in to try to throw an elbow to the head or to roll my elbow through. As I do this, she's going to flip it over into the Tan Sao. And again, this position right here where it's flipping and riding that energy, if I come out this way, okay, elbow here, good. If I reach in, so she's gaining that, there we go, riding that energy position right here. See how she's doing that? Good. From here, if I come from the elbow and I scoot back around, she's going to bring it down. Now watch this here. Okay, elbow tucked in. You don't want me to get into your body. This is one big thing. If she's angled here like this and her arm gets out to the side right here, then it's easy for me to get in. So you want to keep your angle, your elbows in and in front of you, and you want to face the force with your body. Okay, so you're in pushing position. So facing the force, you want to have stuff in here. You're riding that energy on the low level, okay, going across. You go back out, it's up to the high level, you're here, and it turns to the Tan Sao, see the elbow in. From there, it rolls over to a Fuxal. You bring it down, push it forward to that level, and the next ones we're going to do is when it comes out, you're going to bring it up, you're going to turn the hand over, move that shoulder slightly away, let it cross you. Once you get to that center point, you roll, press back down, and you'll be there. That's the Ban Sao. Next one is a Gunting. So as it's coming up here, typically we'd be cutting if we're using the second hand or destroying, okay? But as this one comes up, we're going to take our elbow and we're going to scissor up with the elbow, turn, and bring it back down, all right? So she's here, bang, very nice. We're staying in a restricted area right here, so we'll come out so you can still see our feet. So we're in here, up for the face, good cover, good. In for the elbow, out and scoop it down. Now watch you're not pressing down. You want to pull with your elbow in and then press. So I'm going to do that one again. Level one, boom. Going up to the second level, face level. Going here, coming around, scoop it down in. So watch how, see how she's got a finger? Use a Fuxal, flick that wrist. Your wrist is going to be much stronger. Correct. Very nice, very nice. As we go out here and I'm coming up, she's going to flip that hand over, flip the elbow over, take that shoulder slightly away. Keep her elbow and wrist as far away as you can while maintaining that bend, right? Maintain this bend. Should be like if I drew a straw, it look like a bow and arrow type thing. Okay, so she comes in, crosses her center line, she brings it back down. Let's do that one a couple times. So flip the elbow over. See right here, there's a nice pressure right there. I could feel that She's super strong. How's that feel? Pretty nice and locked?
Yep.
Okay. And as soon as she goes across the center line, she covers, brings it back down. This one here, as I'm coming up this way, she goes in, she clears her hand and brings it back down. Very nice. This is really seen well if you're doing it with a knife or something. I should get a knife, try this type of stuff, but we're working here.
Oopsie.
That's it. So over. These are the ones you're going to have to work. Find that ride. Good. Up and over. So if you practice this single hand first doing that, and then elbow in, back out, over, let it pass. Good. Up, over. Very nice. Get that feeling good. Now, what you should do is close your eyes now as you're doing it and relax as you're doing it. Okay?
Okay, it's warm.
Good. Oh, it's hot in here. All right?
Okay.
So, in here. Boom. And I'm just like free moving here. Bang. Good. Out. Find it. That's it. Nice. Good. Boom. It gets
sorry.
tricky. That's it. So I'm running. I'm like going up to grab her hair. She gets it off. Go to grab her hair. Scissors. That's it. Go to grab the throat. Very nice. Try to drop an elbow in. Rolling it around. Very nice. Seeing that? Good. Let's bring it a little closer here. Good. Okay. So just so you guys can see it, single hand. We'll do it both sides. So riding here. Boom. Get that spring in your body. Good. I'm going up to the face. Good. Futsal. Rolls it into the tonsal. Nice. She's got her eyes covered. Good. Back down. Here we go. Very nice. Over. Boom. That's it. Over. Excellent. Seeing that? Ride that energy. That's what you want. Very nice. Boom. Right. Good. So I'm not trying to like do something like this. So what I'm not trying to do is go and just keep reaching in. This is not a punching situation. This is you're reaching to touch me and I'm just stopping you. And then if you don't, we're now going to show you why you shouldn't. Okay? So it's great for the ladies to have right here. Okay, good. So we're in here. This time I'm trapping this hand. Right then you want to be bringing that arm up, getting this bone, the wrist bone, right in front of your face, right in front of the nose, okay, nice and high. Don't have it down here because if I hit, see how it's going to poke you right in the eyes. A lot of people do this. Nice and high in your center line, and then you bring it down to the cover. So for now, I'm just going to have, sorry, I'm sweating a bit. I'm just going to have my single hand doing this. So she's got her live hand behind, ready to go. Now, as we're going here, boom, back down, same idea. She goes up, rolls it, Bonsal on this side, back down. Try that again, up. So keep this one away. This is that one here. So you're gonna go here, see that? That's that.
Okay.
Okay, and as soon as it hits the center line, down. Try that again. As I'm reaching up for you, keep it away, keep your head away. Very nice. Back down, good. If I'm coming up here, that's the good thing, good. So it's just opposite right there. Boom, here, very nice. Good. Okay. So you can see how she's doing that, riding it over. That's tricky. I mean, you could end up sort of doing it, but this is what's going to keep you away, like keep them off of you. And once you get a good Bonsal, it's really powerful. And we'll be using it for a lot of stuff. Back down here. Okay, good. Switch other side. 1 second, I'm going to grab a knife. If I have one. Oh no. Oh, right here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to get a knife so you can see this. So if we've got the knife here and I'm coming in, this gives you just a better visual of how this could be going. Good, very nice. I'm stopping for the face. I'm coming in, going for the cut. That's it. As it comes out, pivot the hand. Good. Riding that energy. If I grab, up into the center, good. Very nice. Notice I'm not just punching and doing stuff, okay? Now as I'm here, I'm taking this, bring it back down. You got your control. Good. Close the eyes now. Good. Good. And I'm just ride that energy. Make it smooth. You're training to work with your partner, not against your partner. This is a drill, okay? This is teaching you how to ride somebody's energy. okay? And it's riding the energy, not fighting the energy here. Good. Boom. You gotta get that palm, that elbow a little bit down so you get that push. Good. Use the legs. If I'm moving, move with me. Good. Boom. So it's here. Good. Boom. Here. Good. Just ride with it. Nice and smooth. Here. Good. Here. Good. Ride it. And this is because her eyes are closed here right now that she's trying this. Back a half step up. There we go. Okay. Good. All right. So you seen that? Now let's add to this. So today we're going to add something really cool. If you may have seen it when we were doing it in the Dominican Republic. So this first one here is as she's riding the energy here and she's coming over, we're just going to work this hand for a second. When you come down, if I go to stab, there's a point where you can catch my hand and lock it. Okay, so right here. The way to do this is if you go try to catch my hand right now, see how I could like take it away really easy?
Yep.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to push the hand to full extension, cross your body and towards them. Boom. My natural instinct here is going to be to bring my hand back. So by doing that, you're already pushing, preventing my bent arm from being able to pull different directions. And when I start to return, you've got the wrist lock. Good. Now, let me talk a little bit about the wrist lock. This is bad hand?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn her right here. So when you get the wrist lock, what you want to do on this first wrist lock is when I press it across and in, okay, I want to press it, especially because it's weight, I want to press it down into them. I want them to cut themselves. I don't want to bring it down across me where she could be slicing me here, okay? So when I get this, I want to press the extension. I want to catch with my hand gripping the meat of her thumb, okay? I'll get a little specific. You guys want a couple things that can go on here to add to your wrist lock. First one is, first two fingers are really grabbing around the thumb, and the last two are sort of in the fold. These two fingers are the real grip. The last two here, they're the ones that add the grip to you, okay? Good. Good. So these are where you're going to bend the wrist in. See that? So it's boom, that fold. This is going to be like a seatbelt buckle for your car belt, okay? So you're pressing in here, and you can separate in here. Now, if you want to get fancy, right in the meat here, if I use this middle finger and I press,
Aye.
you feel that?
Yeah.
So I can add the pressure point to
Yeah.
it too. So I've got a couple mechanisms going on in this. I'm catching the base. If I just have these two fingers here showing, okay, so all my other fingers are there, start to pull you're a little slippery from lotion, but start to pull your hand back. See that grip? I have a very strong grip with these last two fingers. The other fingers are what are doing the control and the directional movement, okay? If I want to, if I have a weaker wrist, you want to come over, cross your thumbs, and bring it down. Now, one thing is, if she's pushing up towards my face or whatever, okay, and I bring it over, keep going, okay, I bring it over, sorry, okay, all right. She's trying to get it stiff. Don't go stiff, guys, because you're going to spring load. I'm just trying to keep it relaxed at first. So if I've come out here, okay, I've gone under here, we've taken the wrist lock, okay? So wrist lock from here. Later on, we'll get into disarms and everything. But when you're coming up with this wrist lock, try not to bring it up this way. Try to keep it, no, when you're practicing, keep it up at first because it's easier on the person. But when you do it in actuality and I press down here, what I want to do is keep that wrist lock low. And there they go, okay? It's staying out of my face. I'm not bringing my head right down into it. So I squat with it, okay? And as I do that, if this was a blade, okay, I'm gonna keep it low. That brings them down and in, and there's the cut if necessary. Now the second one is she may be stabbing in for my body, and I'm gonna hook now with my thumb and middle finger, what we call C-clamp. I wanna be able to slide down and catch the wrist in such a way that I can bend it. Okay, and again, using those fingers. These two are my trap. These are sort of the thumb and middle finger are the lock, and this can direct where I want to go. So I can bring this up. If this was a blade, I go in, disarm, and so on. Okay, so she's got this here. Okay, so one more time, I fold it. To get this when it's coming in, if she's stabbing in, boom, I've got this. I like to bring it behind my back, and I use a little bit of a whip lash, okay? Then I pick it up like I'm about to cast a fishing rod. From here, I've got all kinds of lock techniques I can do, but we're not concerned with this. For now, the best and the easiest one is to turn them away. To do that, bring the elbow in, and I turn, and I push. And I can just shove them away, okay? Now, let's go back here. So we've got this, we're just working on the locks, okay? She's gone in, very nice. Okay, when you feel comfortable, if I go here, snap it back to your hip, lift it up for the lock, good, twist, turn, and there I go. Very nice, very nice. Good, you feeling that?
Yep.
Good. So get it a couple of times. Wherever you see, you can push me. So usually when you're coming around, boom, slam it down. Now this is the other lock, bang. And again, when you do that, see how it's coming up by your face?
Yeah.
So when you keep it down at the waist height, now twist it over there. There's the lock. Yeah, okay? And you want to get your body over top of it.
Okay.
All right? Good. So it's here. Push it down that side. Lock it. Boom. That's it. Okay? Very nice. We haven't added footwork into this yet, but there will be footwork for this. Good. Coming back out here again. Okay? So we're in. She's got it. I go for this side. Twist, turn. There we go. Very nice. Going in to the other side. This time I've got here. She brings it down. This one to the outside of your hip, same kind of lock. So she's going to lift it, snap it. This time she's going to just help the elbow, push the elbow to my face. And that turns me away as well. So we're just looking at that one initial, get the hell away, right? If I'm going like this, she can just roll her wrist around, grab on top, lock it down, pick it up, twist, turn, and turn them away. Now, when you're twisting and turning, you got to make sure you bring them in. Like, don't do it from out to the side, right here. Right, just right. Right, from out to the, don't do it from out to the side of your body. Okay. When you're bringing it up, you want to bring your elbow in, and I'm going to push towards their face. There they go, right into the TV. Okay. Now, of course, there's a lot of stuff that can go into this. Once you go, we've got the slingshots. All right. Back in. Okay. So. Boom. Very nice. Up, over. Good. Here. Bang. That's it. Twist, turn. You got it. Good. Yeah, that wasn't even ready. Good. So if I get it here, we also had pushing it out that way. And then that, you grab the wrist lock. Good. And then that just push right into the elbow towards me. Very nice. So these are the basics. These are the basics for you guys to check out. One more time. Boom. Boom. Over. Good. Here. Good. That's it. Twist, turn. Good. Very nice. So see how you're coming out over here?
Yeah. Okay.
Go right in your center.
Whew.
Good. Couple more. Oh, here. Wherever you feel you can push it or pull it. Boom. Up. Drive the elbow. There it is. Very nice. Couple more. Here it goes. Good. Oh, good. 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 Twist up. Boom. Drive it out. That's it. Snap, lift. Couple more. We're just going to go through this free movement. Okay. Boom. I'm actually going to try to get to your legs now. Okay. I'm trying to get to your hair. Try to get to your throat. Boom. Trying to get to you. Good. Very nice. Now it's trying. Good. Good. That's it. Trying for the leg. Good. Very nice. So all this will go with your footwork as we keep going with this. All right, come over here. Take that wrist lock on me here.
Over here?
Yeah. Put it in. Yeah. Good wrist lock. Good. Come over here. Look in there. Okay. Twist, turn, bring it down. She wants to get in. That's the idea. Look at the camera. See? All right. We'll see you guys soon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh my God. Oh, it's on.